Welcome to another one of my videos. You can help support this channel by subscribing and liking, and by grabbing one of my free ebooks. Today I'm promoting Shades of Grey, an apocalyptic science fiction series. Read the first 2 ebooks for free. I'll leave a link in the upper right hand corner and one in the description to my website. And now to the video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the location of the Metal Dome, including a tour of the place, and actually something that I thought was really funny that happened while I was there. Metal Dome is a current location, but it's also going to be the location of a future event called Test Your Metal that hasn't come out yet, but has been tested in PTS. First, I'll show you the location on the map, but before I do that, here are a few words from a puppy.
This year, I'm hosting Puppy and Kitten Bowl. Come watch us and see all the great commercials and the awesome halftime show.
Here's the location of Metal Dome on the map. It's just north of Fort Atlas, slight northwest, just south of the Sunny train station, and about southeast of where you have the Colossal Problem event. The fast travel point will drop you right in front of the train. The train was always there on the tracks. There was just nothing much around it. So basically the dome is what is all new to this area. And before I take you on the guided tour of the dome, let me show you the thing that happened that I thought was really funny. There are a bunch of blood eagles located at this location, and they're all in hazmat suits. But there's this one particular guy that is actually behind what appears to be a bulletproof glass, and he never comes out. There's a section, I'm assuming it's gonna have to do with the event that hasn't come to Fallout 76 yet, that no matter what I did, I couldn't get into this section. So that's how I know it just hasn't opened up yet, because the event hasn't come to Fallout 76 just yet. So after figuring that out, I actually went over to the glass and started taunting this bloodeagle boss. It took several attempts with a jetpack to get up on this ledge. And yeah, I just wanted to see, one, if I could get in. And yes, couldn't get in. Now I started taunting him. First I'm crouched and taunting him by waving at him, but yeah, he just seems to ignore me. And this continues for a little bit. And then in the middle of all this, he finds the time to go grab him a drink and start, I don't know what, cheering? It was so funny. He was just like, woohoo, yeah, you go, you who are intruder to Metal Dome. My people will get you soon, but first I must have this drink. He also has some dialogue, so let's listen in to some of this.
Where'd I put those gems? I can still hear the screams. I hate my thoughts. I hate my thoughts. I hate my thoughts.
And then I decided I'd do the Mothman dance for him. And he didn't seem to appreciate it at all. He must have thought I thought he was a cultist. If you'd like to see more of my encounter with this boss, I'll leave a link up in the upper right hand corner to a video that is unedited, and you can see the entire encounter. Otherwise, now I'm going to get to the tour of Metal Dome. There are 2 crafting stations right in the train cars, so if you want to take a quick note of these in case you need to scrap some items or just need to repair some armor or weapons, that's the 2 crafting tables that are in this train car. And like I said before, this is a blood eagle base, so you will encounter some blood eagles here. As you've seen earlier, there is 1 power armor at this location, and including the power armor workstation. There's some notable scrapping material, and some bizarre just looking things all over the place. Not sure what they are, but there are a lot of robot parts. I believe that's what the tester metal will have to do with, maybe some, I don't know, gladiator robots or something. I'm not sure. Here is the main dome, and I love this sign. Especially the part where this is your decision. This is a very interesting place to come at least visit once, and I would definitely come and visit it if you intend to play the Test Your Metal event that's coming in the future. That way you get more of a layout of the area. I think the majority of the event will take place on the inside of the dome, which I haven't gone into yet on this particular tour, but I'm just letting you get a look-see as we quickly walk around with some notable loot and a cliffside view. There is some contaminated radiation barrels on the inside, and I did encounter at least one trap, which, yeah, the bear traps always get me. I don't seem to always pay attention, and yeah. And now we're on the back side. There's this empty cart, which if you have a jetpack or the marsupial jump, you can easily get into if you need to take cover. I didn't see overwhelming forces there with the bloodeagles, but you never know during the event. But I don't know that you're technically outside the dome during the event. Okay, and here's the place, yes, that has the bear trap is actually on the other side. This is where the rad roach is. Distracted me so that when I went around the corner, I didn't. Oh no, the safe's what distracted me. And yep, boom, bear trap got me. They always get me if I don't know they're there. And sometimes they still get me even though I know they're there. And now we'll go up to the upper areas that surround the dome. We're not going inside the dome just yet, but here is some upper areas. There's also a throne set up with some of those flamers that you can ignite by smacking the TNT things. Later on, I do try to take a picture while I'm sitting on the throne, but for some reason, it's one of those areas where the camera view will not turn around and actually face you. So that was a little irritating. There are a couple, and where I'm at right now, where the throne room is actually where that glass enclosure is. It's right underneath that wood that supports that throne that was back there. Here are a couple more places. Now this room had a turret, but I don't know if it was active. I tried to lock on to it to see if I could, invats, but yeah, I don't know if it was just. And now I'll take you actually into the Metal Dome area. It is somewhat underground, and there's two entrances to it. Here's the one entrance, the entrance with that sign that I just love. As I said, there's barrels in there with radiated barrels in there, a couple of vehicles, some other things that you can find cover, and these little robot stations that I'm assuming during the event the robots will come out, maybe in waves, and you're supposed to protect something, I'm assuming. So I'll just go around real quickly and show you all of these little places. And at this point in the video is where I discover that boss that's behind that glass, bulletproof glass window, who seems to be either hot or something. Maybe he farted because he's waving his hand in front of his head as if something smelled bad. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and skip this part where I taunt him since I showed you a little bit of it, and I want to actually get to the of the structure. And again, if you'd like to see the unedited walkthrough of this area, I'll leave a link here again, and make sure when you actually get to this other video that you check the description, and hopefully I'll have some timestamps where you can just jump to this little section. And while I'm up here, I will show you that there is another room that is enclosed with glass, again, it's bulletproof, that there are people in that you can't get into during regular business hours, we could say. I guess this is maybe part of the event. Maybe you can go inside. Won't know until I actually play. And as we're finishing up the last of the tour, I have a couple questions. Would you prefer regular speed when going through these tours, or do you think it's okay to have these faster speed videos and just pausing, slowing down, and showing important things? That way the video is not so long. Okay, there's this area. The train was actually difficult to stay on top of. You got into a particular area, it kept falling off. And here's that little area, little water tower. This is also an excellent location to find irradiated flora because of the Colossal Problem event. This is very close. So I'm assuming that the nuke that is dropped irradiates the area, or maybe because of this center radiation thing, maybe the flora is always irradiated. I'm not sure. Here's that throne again. Like I said, I tried to take a picture of it, but you're stuck behind the throne and can never turn around, and yeah, I just gave up. But I did squat in front of it so you can get somewhat of a view of the throne. And there's those little TNT things that ignite the flamers. And again, the basic center of the metal dome and that guy. I was so amused that he wouldn't even come out. Now I'm standing and trying to get on the ledge. And yeah, he just staring at me. Don't care one way or another. And it does look like some of the blood eagles have respawned. So yeah, I've been here a while. I just thought it was the neatest thing. This was actually my first time coming here when it wasn't irradiated. I actually found it. I didn't even know it was here. I knew about the train because I've been by the train on the tracks a lot, but the metal dome I came across while I was hunting irradiated flora in the nuke zone of where they have the Colossal Problem. But this turn, the second trip here, is when I discovered this guy up in here. And how funny he is. And wow, even going fast speed, this video is still going to be a little over 13 minutes. Anyway, but it's a longer video than I normally make. I try to keep them 3 to 5 minutes, especially the guides, try to get to the point. And well, now we're done with our guided tour, and that's it for this video. If you found it entertaining or informational in the least, don't forget to like and share, leave some comments, and until next time.